Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do subscribe if you have not subscribed, and like and share and press the bell icon so that you can get notifications. I plan to do a lot of videos now. Today I want to talk about a mural, a wall painting of the Battle of Pollilur that was fought between Tipu Sultan and the British and is painted on the walls of Daria Daulat Mahal in Seringapatam. A copy of this painting, maybe a preparatory painting for it, was sold last year in a London auction house and generated a lot of interest. After that, I had gone to Seringapatam, so I saw each and every part of this painting, amazing painting, in great detail. Now, first, to understand what the Daulat Mahal is, it was Tipu's summer palace, and it's exquisite, not just for the paintings on the walls, because this is just one of the paintings. There are many paintings, even paintings depicting the people and the rulers of that time. The inside and the interiors of this place are beautiful. The wall decoration, I will be sharing photos on this just now, and so you can see that. Do visit it. Now, Tipu Sultan, as you know, is called the Tiger of Mysore. He was the ruler of Mysore, and he is the first Hindustani, I would say, because India as a nation did not exist at that time. Hindustan was a collection of many principalities and states, princely states. Tipu Sultan was very early on. Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan recognized that the British East India Company posed a threat to Hindustan. And they also understood the importance of technology in their army, and they knew that if they had to oppose the British, they had to update their army, weapons, technology, etc. And so they recruited the French in their army. With French help, he introduced European economic, industrial and farming methods to Seringapatam. He built a network, I'm talking of Tipu Sultan, he built a network of new roads, formed a straight trading corporation with ships and factories located across the Middle East, and started sericulture. Mysore silk is famous even today. In fact, one of the parts of the mural on the Daulat Mahal wall is Tipu Sultan riding to war in a dress, jama made of Mysore silk with tiger stripes. Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan fought 4 wars against the British East India Company called Anglo-Mysore wars. I know you must have been taught this in your school also, and they sound very confusing because so many Anglo-Mysore wars, but they were very important as far as the history of India is concerned. The Mysore faction, that is Tipu Sultan, was helped by the Marathas and the Nizam of Hyderabad in the first 2 wars, and the results were decisively in the favor of Tipu Sultan. The Battle of Pollilur was part of the Second Anglo-Mysore War and the most comprehensive defeat inflicted on the British in India. The famous Battle of Pollilur took place in 1780 near Kanjipuram between Tipu Sultan and Lieutenant Colonel Baillie of British East India Company. Baillie and many of his officers were captured and taken to the Mysore capital at Seringapatam. It's also called Srirangapatnam. The use of superior tactics and rockets by Tipu sealed the fate of the East India Company. The rockets used by Tipu Sultan were the first rockets of metallic origin to be used in warfare and superior to the ones used by the British. The use of iron tubes for holding the propellant enabled higher thrust and longer range for the missiles, up to 2 kilometers range. In fact, Tipu is credited with the introduction of modern rocket technology in India. The British later studied the Mysorean rockets and developed the Congreve rockets. Tipu Sultan even wrote a military manual called Fathul Mujahideen, where he described that each Mysorean brigade was assigned 200 rocket men, and there were 16 to 24 brigades of infantry. Former President of India, Abul Kalam, called Tipu a hero of warfare rocketry, and was fascinated to see that a painting glorified him in NASA, while here we have forgotten him in many ways. The murals on the walls of Daria Daulat Mahal depict the battle. The murals showed Tipu Sultan's pride in his victory and was meant for public viewing as it was on the outer walls. It was a visual symbol of his imperial position.